So I'm back on this little basic phone, but um, have I been on here today? I don't know. But anyway, it is around 11:30, 12 o'clock. I don't know, something like that. We're going on 12 o'clock, so it's about to be the next day. And a contribution came in today, and of course, I'm always grateful to God, but I'm just like, what? It seems like it's becoming a certain pattern of maybe once a month, and it's like, huh? I know you lying. Um, but I'm trying to think how I'm about to put what I had to say. Well, of course, this date is insignificant to me. I mean, every day is important. A mother and a 7-year-old daughter found dead in submerged car. It's crazy. I'm gonna have to see that better. But yeah, the
And we
date
begin with breaking news.
the date is insignificant, but the day is always important. I'm thankful. Again, thankful that some type of contribution came in. Cause baby, talking about I'm in need and I felt pressed. So then I was resting today and I was dreaming. Had quite a few dreams, things like that. And one of them is one of them like dream experiences that I really don't like having. Um, hold on, let me win this little game real quick. But yeah, one of them dream experiences that I don't like having. Guess I'm getting a little sleepy. Hold on. Okay, so I'm done with that. But yeah, it's one of them dream experiences that I just don't like having, like sexual in nature. And again, I just like having sex in real life. I would prefer. That I'm not doing. It's not giving. So it's like, yeah. But anyway, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what these things indicate, especially on this specific date. Then the money came in today. I'm just like, I was turned off by a lot of stuff regarding that. Then the date kept popping up and jumping out. Oh yeah, I did get on. I did do a video I think earlier talking about that. But yeah, the date I was doing an assignment with my son. I'm like, wait, what? It was just like it was kind of nerve wracking, like for real. But I was doing an assignment and it was talking about Sweden and this date and stuff like that and how this is a significant date in Sweden. So I'm like, wait, somebody else trying to make a big deal about this date and it ain't. It doesn't phase me. Like it makes me know, never mind. It doesn't matter to me. So take that on somewhere else. But I was having that dream experience, and so I was asleep, and one of these YouTubers that I watch, and really he got the same birthday as me, but yeah, one of the YouTubers that I watch every now and then or catch some stuff about, he was in the dream, and he's been in my dreams before, so I guess something that, but well, he was in the dream experience, should I call it? It's like one of those spiritual type things that seem like it's really, really happening for real, and somebody is really trying to tamper with me for real. Like I really felt tampered with. And I don't like that because now that I kind of more so know what it is, somewhat, I don't even know the fullness, but I still know somewhat of what it is and how to put my finger on it. I don't like it. I don't like it even more. I didn't like it before because I didn't trust it, and I don't like it now. But He was in there. He was in the shower or something like that. I don't even know if these details matter, but he was in the shower, dimly lit shower, one of them showers that you can like close one of the not the shower curtain, but you can enclose yourself with the like almost clear panels. And he was in there with some girl, and when they was basically engaging in sex, and he was lifting her up, and it seemed like she was a white girl, but I don't know. It also seemed like I was either in the body of the girl or I was there or something. I was actually, it must have been maybe me in her body and an outer body experience because I'm getting to it, but I could feel it. So anyway, he was lifting her up, and she had her legs open and basically like mounting him, not mounting him, but well, mounting him, but he was stand up position. And oh my goodness, this is so crazy to me. And you could just they was having sex or whatever. I mean, it was just the way her legs was wide open, like go deep. I feel a little cringe talking about it like that or whatever, but it is what it is. That's what was going on. She had like some curly, wet, wavy type hair, whatever, just in the back of her head. I seen him. So, anyways, he's in there. He was lifting her up. And you know what? She might not be a white girl. She might be this girl that honestly the YouTuber used to date as well. Anyway, let me move on from that. He was lifting her, he was holding her up, lifting her up, holding her up. And they was having sex, and could just I felt like almost felt like the penetration myself. And I know I had to have been smiling or something in my sleep because I started feeling the sensation of like almost orgasm, let me say. And like literally, I think I could feel myself like smiling in my sleep. I felt tickled. I felt, it definitely wasn't a terrible sensation, but I don't like the experience because it's not real when you're trying to mess with me in my dreams. You're trying to mess with me in my sleep. I can't stand that. That stuff, it just irks me. Um, so yeah, and then I think I somehow woke up out of it, or my son came in. My youngest son came in here. He always coming in here to wake me up out of something, which I'm grateful for. So I woke up and some money had hit the bank, and okay, great. Messed around, ordered some food. Food was not good, wasn't hitting. About dang near regretted that I did it, except that I didn't have to cook. Um, what else? Had some other dreams about another dream where Big Trifling was saying something about I'm glad I'm married, and um he was with, of course, another dude or whatever, a dude that had already been with that I've seen him with before, or whatever. So I don't, and this is my thing. I don't know if that dream indicates him specifically or represents somebody else. And it's like, but it's so funny because using those words and stuff because I was saying because I said online, I put it on there. I'm like, I'm unmarried. And as of like, it was November 12th or something like that last month, I was like, I'm unmarried. I'm not finna be sitting here. So basically, I just started feeling like, well, whoever it represents in a dream, whether it's him or whether it's somebody else, I'm glad you are too. Good. Good for you. Enjoy your life. Whatever that entails or whatever. And go on. So, you know what I'm saying? Miss me with it. I don't need to be informed, especially if it's him. I don't need to be informed about it. If it was to be, oh, what's his name or whatever, and trying to, be something like that, which I don't know, don't really have the indication of what it was. I'm not, um, I'm not concerned, definitely, but still always, as far as my boys are concerned, you know, do I want to be somewhat informed? I want to know the truth of the matter. I don't want no lies around me. But I'm not pressed about no type of relationship status that he may or may not have. Like, because when I just don't care, I don't give a damn, and real bad. But anyway, just wanted to do a little quick little video. So it was that, and then yeah, I seen the dude he was in the house. Oh, what's his name was outside, like coming outside and coming down the driveway and stuff like that. And then the other dude was like in the house, maybe standing in the door or something like that. And I was just like, wait, what? So I had that dream. Then had a dream where my oldest son was in the dream, and I was trying to get him to check the mailbox. But when he went outside, it turned into like where traffic was coming. Wasn't just the street or whatever. It might have been the street. It was some type of place. But it turned into where oncoming traffic was coming, and it looked like tractor trailer trucks and stuff like that. So, he could have gotten hit. He didn't get hit. I ran out there and I grabbed on like the back of his shirt, like jacking him up and like redirecting him and bringing him back to where he was supposed to go and go check the mailbox. But he was just walking straight out. Again, usually when I have dreams with either one of my boys, oftentimes it indicates, oh, what's his name? Because, they are his sons and well, I'm saying they are his sons, but I'm saying they biologically came from him. Let me rephrase that. They biologically came from him. So yeah, it sometimes represents him. Oftentimes, shoot, not even sometimes, but oftentimes, probably more often represent him than it does them. But yeah, anyway, but I'm just like I said, I'm not pressed about that. I don't want none of that. I don't really want to know what's going on in that person's life. I just want what I want. My daughter, always thinking about her. I don't know if I had a dream with her in it today or not, but just always thinking about her. This is my daughter, period. Still to this day. Like, I pray that that whole thing changes, like, for real. Changes and it's done according to. I definitely pray that it's done according to the will of God. Let's just say that. I don't know what all that entails. I don't know how that looks. My heart, my desires may want, it to be like this, but let it be done according to God's will. Like I say, I'm stepping out on faith. I don't know what that looked like. That could look like something totally opposite than I ever want. I hope not. I pray that is not the case, but that's where I want to put it and leave it because I don't want kings and queens, just kids and teens. I am back with that is cool last guy. And today we have hip hop legend Diddy my... in the all. Now, as most of you may know, yesterday. Okay, that thing tripping out. But yeah, I submitted to God, and I want it. The enemy can't have that access to her and can't tamper. I'm not saying that things won't happen, but yeah, can't tamper with her and can't tamper with that relationship that I have and desire with my daughter. So yeah, and that's of course priority and the main thing that's pretty much on my mind these days. And then I realized that I did like fast while I was sleeping. I woke up, ate a bunch of fruit, but waited on the food to be delivered and stuff like that. And then I fasted. I fasted. Hold on. How many times I done watched? Hold on. Watch Class Act, honey. I'm gonna just turn it on and let it play out. But yeah, I was fasting because when you sleeping, you fasting. You're not eating, so basically I was like caused to kind of fast. So I took it as that. But yeah, this day that is now pretty much over. That is so insignificant to me. One of the most insignificant days on the so-called calendar year, along with other ones. But yeah, and that's why I'm like, don't try to put emphasis on this day or anything. I be knowing it's coming and all that, but don't put no emphasis on this day for me. Just because it's somebody else. I feel like that's on you. Like, and of course, if you listen to my videos before, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, what I'm speaking about, and that's just that. Like, that shit don't have nothing to do with me. I feel like I can't even if I do, I don't pray to my natural language. But I could barely pray that this person even get any rest or anything or any peace regarding this date and other things because it's like that's not my problem. When you are my concern, you know what I'm saying? That's my concern. But when you ain't, you're not. And can't nothing change you. Can't anything change that. That's how I feel. God can do what He will. God can intervene, but I don't. I pray that God intervene and help me to stop having them sexual experience type dreams because I don't be wanting that. Like I don't like the feel of it. Of course, I love the feel of an orgasm for real. But that right there just be having me like trying to feel weak. Something want me to feel weak for whatever that is. No, I don't. I don't come into agreement with that. I don't want that in my life. Like been there, done that. Don't want it. So and I do pray that males that they either mature and grow up from trying to do spiritual things and temper males and females, but tamper with somebody that they was with in the past and trying to hold on to that person, especially if they're the ones that physically removed themselves or separated or whatever or so-called moved on, appeared to move on. Because then that spiritual thing, when you not trying to let that person go, you still tamper with them and bother with them or try to anyway, that lets you know you had a deeper type stronghold, or like, you know what I'm saying, you trying to, something else is trying to hold you. I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm not pressed about something, I'm not pressed. Like, go on about your business. And yes, I want anybody that's connected to my children going about your business in a healthy, in the healthiest way possible, but I don't necessarily wish the best for no for that person, because not anymore. you know so that's where I'm at with that right now. What's going on? Let's turn this down some more. And I'm just going to probably end this video right here. Trying to think anything else significant in my dreams or anything else significant that I need to talk about. I don't think so. I did help my son with his work earlier, and I was like literally still feeling drowsy. That's what it was. I was still feeling sleepy, drowsy, and I was like, I don't feel like I got all my sleep out. Because usually, if I do, then I can get right on up and do whatever I need to do, or I'll be up watching TV or whatever. But I felt so sleepy, like so sleepy to the point where I pretty much slept the day away. And that's what I'm saying. That heaviness try to come over me, that spiritual type stuff. No, I don't do that, because I don't dabble in that. I don't be on that. I notice the things and see it. Yep. Have I been up close and personal with somebody that, does that? Yep. And still didn't know fully what was going on. Knew somewhat, partially, barely. But it's like I know, it seems like I know more now. Of course, after being up and close to the person and then the hindsight. But oh yeah, and then I turned on the very YouTuber that was in my dream. I turned on today, and he made a video, and he had a freaking Michael Myers character on his shirt. That was just so crazy to me. The one that was in my dream had a Michael Myers thing. And again, if you know, you know, the videos and stuff that I've done previously, Michael Myers type stuff, especially after I've been erasing and deleting Michael Myers clips off of, like, I was gonna go back and watch like the ending of the what is it, the Halloween Ends or whatever. I never went back. I never even watched the movie, even though it was available on Peacock. And I was just like, I was over it. I was like, I see. I did say maybe next year. I ain't gonna lie. When you get around that time where you might want to sit down and it's fall time, you might want to watch some little scary stuff. But that's strictly the purpose, really. I don't do nothing in vain, but that's really the purpose that I would be watching, is just to try to feel a little tingling of a scare. And I don't even like being scared, so I don't know. Anyway, I deleted them clips. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. But dude turned it on, and dude had on a Michael Myers shirt in the flesh. I'm gonna make that my thumbnail. Hit just his shirt, not really the person, but you know. So that was crazy. And yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Cause man, I'm not with these shenanigans, these games that people be out here playing. Wait a minute, what? Dang, a power up in this game costs that much? That's crazy. So yeah, it's 18 minutes. This little phone be trying to conk out. So let me get off here, upload this, and do my thumbnail like I said.